Hello, and welcome to the Forecast Consoles booth at NAB 2025. We have our GCX Continuum line. It basically takes our workstations and strings them together with a continuous countertop. We've also brought a number of our podcast desks. We have our Master Vision console. For those of us that live in an IP-based world where there's significantly less physical gear in the control room, we have our GCX sit stand. It's designed to be a customizable workstation. A big part of our LED integration is branding for our clients. So here you can see our logo. As you go around the show, you're going to see a number of other booths that we've provided furniture for that have their logos engraved as well.
Hi, this is Maria McKenzie with Brown Innovations, and we're in the Forecast booth at NAB 2025 to show that we have a brand new product, and that is our directional speakers that have the ability to have a private two-way conversation with a parabolic mic inside of the speaker. And I'm going to show you how I can walk in front of the speaker and have a conversation, and just like our other products, you can only hear it when you're in the zone. So here I go, walking into the zone.
Oh, hi Maria, how are you doing today?
Hey Jeremy, how are you doing?
Great. So what's great about this is I can hear you perfectly, as well as how the mic's picking you up. I can hear you only when you're in front of the speaker.
Okay, I'm going to step out of the zone and I want you to keep talking, okay?
All right, so I'm still talking. Talking with you, and you can only hear me when you're directly in front of the speaker. Yeah, so I don't.
And as you can see, when I'm outside of the zone, nobody can hear me. So you can put these side by side, and people can work together and collaborate without having isolating, uncomfortable, unsanitary headsets anymore.
Hi, I'm Greg Maki with Riedel. I represent the Simply Live brand, which was a recent acquisition in 2022 with Riedel. Our area that we're involved in is live production, and certainly from our perspective, it's about telling stories, and it's about our solutions, a part of the broadcast industry. And we've been very fortunate to work with the Forecast consoles, which really helps to represent what we're doing. When we're demoing to our customers, they're able to feel like they're really in a control room, to give that extra level of professionalism with the look, with the integration of our products, not only from our live production, but also for the comms and monitors. So when they come and when we demo, if we're sitting on a regular desk, they certainly get it, but seeing the console and the full setup really helps to represent the environment that they would be in. This looks like exactly what I would see day to day when I'm coming and I'm doing my productions, not only from the Simply Live and Riedel products, but certainly with the Forecast console. So it's been great. We get constant great feedback on it. We have the Riedel logo. I mean, the quality, it fits the same quality of Riedel, so we're very happy to have them here. And it just, again, adds that extra level of quality to everything that we're doing and showing here.
Hi, I'm Brandon Lindauer. I'm a content production and industry specialist solutions architect with Amazon Web Services. Here at the NAB show, we are using the Forecast consoles for several of our demos. We actually have behind me a live podcast recording booth. And right in the middle of it, we have the Forecast console. I absolutely love this thing. I gotta say, as I was setting up this room and setting up our studio, I started going to do things like wire up my mics and my headphones, make sure everything was there. And as I would put things together, thinking, the way other desks work, I might have to run my cables somewhere, tape them up. They're going to be ugly. How do I make those disappear? I would look at the desk and realize, oh my gosh, this was designed for this in mind. This has the right cable throughs. This has ports where they're needed. I've even got my power ports and power cables. My guests can sit down and charge their phone right there on the desk. It's got everything I need. And we're able to make this on brand with our AWS orange color so that it reflects our company and the branding that we have here at AWS.
Hi, my name is Alex Morell. We're here at the AWS booth at NAB 2025. I'm a senior architect with AWS Media, Entertainment, and Games, and we're here with Forecast Furniture. They were generous enough to help us work with us for the show and provide all of our broadcast furniture between our live cloud production, our master control room, as well as NLE and podcast demos. We really think it's important to emphasize that all of our cloud services are not changing the way people work. We're replicating broadcast control rooms with interfaces and workspaces that are familiar to them, and Forecast is a huge part of that effort.
Hi, I'm Dan with B&H. We're here at our podcasting area, and we have a bunch of different Forecast desks here that are great for podcasting. They have great cable management system, built-in cutouts for boom arms, broadcast arms, power, and also you could get them in these cool lighting and even custom engraving like we got. They're very sturdy. They come in different sizes as well. We have a bigger one over that direction, and they're just really great quality desks, and they're gonna last you a long, long time.
Hi, my name is Mo Goyle here at Everts. Wanted to highlight the key demo area that's been basically on our Forecast consoles here. The Forecast console team has been fantastic to be able to turn around and give us this wonderful console, and even with a little bit of a customization. It's been somewhat a very popular area, but again, it's also one of those things when you have great partners to quickly adapt to our changing needs and stuff, and these guys stepped up, so it's awesome to work with this team.
I'm Mike from Telemetrics, and here in our booth we have two Forecast consoles. We've been using Forecast for a very long time. They look great in our booth. They work really well with the equipment. On some projects we even cut out the control panels inside the desk, and here we have the turrets as well. Ton of monitor arms, very easy to set up, and yeah, go check them out.
I'm Jason from First Baptist Dallas. When we first used Forecast consoles back in 2012, we had never really had custom furniture before. We had only had pre-manufactured stuff from other people. When we first got our Forecast desks, it just turned out great. Everything was custom fit. They were able to cut in all of our control surfaces, everything from the RCPs for our cameras to our PTZ controllers to our switcher, and then even integrating in the turrets so that we could have a place to put intercom, power, all those great things. And looking forward to the future, we will definitely be looking at them for things like our podcast studio and just moving forward with new control room projects.
I'm here at the Ross booth at NAB 2025 with my friend Andrew Leahy, the genius behind what we're about to show you. I have for a long time believed in making things look cool, and for me that was putting LEDs into our countertop. I just hadn't quite figured out a way to make that functional for an actual broadcast environment. And fortunately, Andrew, amongst other people, had some very interesting ideas, and so we went out and found a developer to develop some boards for us to be able to control the LEDs. And then I handed it over to Andrew and his team to make it real and integrate it into dashboard. And so I want to introduce Andrew and let the smarter people talk about the cool parts of it.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Ryan. It's been a fun partnership with you guys. Yeah, over the Ross side, we are using our Ross dashboard platform, which is kind of our universal remote for things, to control our LED lighting, all these different things. And now, these awesome desks. So we have the beautiful Forecast desks here. Amber is gonna help us out, being able to trigger. Obviously we kind of have our default look, that's what it's gonna be day to day. But one of the coolest things that we did, functional things, is we set it up to be our tally system. So more of the automated side of things is on the switcher, when we go to preview the CG, it will actually turn the desk green, and then that operator knows they're about to be live on air. And then when they go live on air, it turns red and they know what's going on. And then afterwards, it'll just go back to default. So that's the practical, but obviously we all want to have a little bit of fun, right?
Absolutely.
So we've got some things, we're making it blink. So maybe in a big touchdown moment, we can make it blink. We've got like a solid green look for one of our big takeovers. Just being able to do different things. Oh yeah, there it is. And then we're working on continuing to develop it. This is pretty recent for all of us. And being able to do things like designating users. So in this case, instead of having a whole desk light up, being able to say, like, this person is lighting up, and now it's just their little spot. So continue playing with it, and excited to get it in a bunch of venues and add some fun for all of our both of our clients.
Awesome. I have one question for you.
Yes.
Or request, I should say. I need you to build a secret button that goes dance party mode.
Dance.
So at the end of a show, when you're done and everyone's cleared out of the stadium, the entire team can just hit it and go, all right, we're done. Closing time plays as per Ross.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
And I mean, on that note, we actually had customers in here earlier coming up with already ideas of doing chase modes and dance parties, a touchdown, and having the whole room go crazy. And honestly, even going to the practical side of things, just turning them off at the end of the night. We've got a button that turns it off, gets the room all quiet, and then the next day, turn it all back on, hit your default button to get it back up.
That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, I genuinely thank you to Andrew, and thank you to everyone else who helped give us the ideas that we needed to be able to make this a real product and to be able to, make it real in the world. And honestly, a huge thank you to John Ledger, who's actually our developer, who made this happen, designed the circuit boards for us. They're raw PCBs wrapped in gaff tape, so they don't short out right now, but we promise the final product will actually come in a housing, so it's not a potential execution hazard. And yeah, we're really excited to see what our customers come up with this. Our goal is to provide a canvas that you can use your paintbrush of choice, in this case, dashboard, to paint whatever your dream is. So thank you to Ross, thank you to Andrew, and thank you to all of our customers that helped make this dream of mine real.